Hare Krishna, welcome once again to another episode of Saturday SuperMinds. Today we are going to today and maybe a few weeks, we will take a look at what all are the different things that we can we can do using Microsoft Word. So basically, it's for typing. It is a documentation tool, right? So it helps you prepare documents and to an extent that you can be absolutely professional. I have printed books with Word. I've designed an entire book on Microsoft Word, and then I've got it printed also. So I can show you. Maybe I don't know if I have that copy. So it was a Shlokas and Subhashita's book, Bhagavad Gita Shlokas book, and that book was printed and designed using Word. So there are a lot of powerful features. All right, so let's see some of the things that we can do with Word. Okay, I will start with basic text. I'm just going to share my screen. The first thing is you have a document page. Okay, so that is how you start. You have a page. And then I'll start with some real basic stuff because some of you may not know, and then we'll go to more and more advanced and cool stuff. So the first thing that you have to do is to design the layout of your page. So you go here and then you decide whether you're going to have portrait or landscape. Okay. Then you have to decide your margins. There are already preset margins. That means how much space you want, margins, right? Space around the area where the text or the content is going to be. So you can choose normal, you can choose narrow, moderate, wide, whatever. Or you can even set it custom. So if you set as custom margins, okay, if you click on custom margins, you can choose what are the dimensions of the margins that you want to have. Okay, and you can even apply it to a specific portion. We will come to all those things where I will tell you how you can insert sections and all that. We will come to that later. But you can, in one document, some pages you can have in portrait, some pages you can have in landscape, some pages you can have one type of margin, one type of layout. Now, you see, there are also different sizes. You can have different sizes of documents. The regular size, let me show you this size. The printing, normal print paper, this is A4. Okay, this is A4 size, right? That's what is there, 21 centimeter by 29.7 centimeter, almost a foot. Okay, so this is A4. And can you all tell me what is A5? What's A5? What's the meaning of A5? Smaller than, somebody said that. Yeah, Reshma, right. So half of A4 is A5. Okay. Half of A5, let me take a page and then I'll show you. Okay, now this is A5. Okay, this is portrait. Now you fold this into half. All right. This size, again in portrait, this size is A5. Okay, this size is A5. Now you will have pocket books. Our Bhagavad Gita Shlokas and Subhashita's book, what we will send you, will be of this size. This is, so what is this? What is this size? A6. Okay, so A6 is this size. It's like a pocket book. Actually, it will go into your pocket. You have my, you see, my pocket went into my pocket. So this is a pocket size book. Smaller than your telephone diary. Telephone diary is this size. It's even, it's half the size of A6. Okay. Now, let's come back to A4. what size will this be? What is this called? A3. Very good. A3, right? Ah, yes, like that. So A3. Sometimes, sizes need not necessarily be specifically A6 or A5 or something. It can be lesser or more. Ah, very good. So A4 into 2 is A3. A3 into 2 is A2. A2 into 2 is A1. And there is an A0 also. Let me tell you how you can increase the size of fonts. Say Control A, okay, Control Shift right arrow key, okay, right arrow key, as in above the full stop, that is the greater than symbol. Okay, you press that. Whoa, whoa, this text is left aligned or left justified. I want to make it box justified. It's called as justified. How do you do that? So you just press Control J. Okay, Control J, and you see this. It gets box justified, or it's just called justified. So left justify is Control L. Justify, okay, justify is Control J. And right justify is control, what is it? Control R, right? And if you want to center justify, then it is Control E. Okay, now it is centered to the whole document page. Now, can you tell me how you can make this whole text appear like the newspaper text, like columns? How do you do that? Anybody knows? It's in the layout tab. Okay. Now here you see columns. You click on columns. You want 2 columns. Lo and behold, you have 2 columns. Okay. You want this whole text in 3 columns. Wow, 3 columns. If you want spacing between lines and spacing between paragraphs, so you select this, go to home, and then you see here in paragraph, you have this small downward sidelong downward arrow, which is looking down and out. So that is for additional paragraph settings. So you click on this, and you see here, this is a very auspicious number. I use this 1.08 line spacing. And then I use, after each paragraph, 8 is also very, because 16 will be too much. So half of 16 is okay. Don't be sentimental. So, you can choose how you want to. So after a paragraph, if you want more space between paragraphs, then you choose, can you see that? Can you see, you see here the space? You have this box here, right? You can see the paragraph moving. You see that? You see that? Okay. So you want 30 point space between paragraphs, then this is how it works. Okay. And then you want lesser. Okay. You can type any number. Let's go back to my favorite 8.